What's going on, Capricorns? Happy birthday. Let's take a look at this. The next person that's coming towards you. Capricorn family, welcome and welcome back to my channel. This is Down to Earth Tarot. Please hit the like button, subscribe for daily Capricorn content, and let me know where you're watching from. Drop your sun, moon, rising, and your birthday especially. And please, the only thing that I ask for you to do over here on this channel or my second one, links down below, are to hit the like button and use your common sense. These are general readings. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Next person coming towards you. Ooh. I feel like the next person coming towards you may be a fire sign. We see a little Aries energy, the Two of Wands. But there's also that air too. Gemini, Aries. We see the air. We see more air here with the Two of Swords. Little Capricorn with the Queen of Pentacles. The Moon and the Eight of Cups. The Devil in reverse, honey. I do feel like the next person coming towards you is looking for a serious commitment, is looking to really have deep feelings for someone, a situation that is, more than just surface level. But I feel like, I'm going to say this. Why do I feel like they're older but have a small child? I feel like they're older, have a small child. Some of you, this person may be born in December when I look at this 1 and this 2 here. So Sagittarius, Capricorn, or it could be anybody. We see this Pisces energy here. We only really see Gemini, Aries, Pisces, Capricorn, but we have everybody out here. I get this energy of somebody having children or having a young child. But also, these two things, notice this man and this woman here. These people, the Eight of Cups, which is a card of walking away from emotional situations, saying your piece and keeping it moving. This person is, and even this Devil here in the reverse, even our girl here with the star, Capricorn, Aquarius. Okay, ooh, not an Aquarius, child. And the Six of Swords. Somebody, if they haven't walked away from somebody, they've run away from someone. Oh, excuse me. Run away from someone or chase somebody away. Yikes. Yikes. What is going on? Few signs on here. I don't want to say that this person is hiding anything. I don't feel like it is that. Or maybe I don't want to say that. But there's something that this person is leaving behind, running, walking quickly away from, has walked away from, that somebody does not want to talk about. And I feel like because they know how either it is, how things would be perceived and how it would reflect on them, or that, what it is that they walked away from is just not pretty. And we see this strong, like not wanting to talk about it. We see somebody having to surgically remove something to get it out of somebody. Like when somebody left something, they didn't have anything else to say about it. And for some of you, it's because there's either gaps or holes in their story. Like things are not black and white. And now I have Michael Jackson playing in my head. Okay, great. The sun. So we've seen the star, the moon. Okay. family, I did not want it to be this type of reading. I really didn't. I really didn't. We've had so many positive readings in this particular category. I didn't want it to be this. But I feel like when I said that somebody was walking away or leaving somebody behind or chasing somebody away, there's a reason why they don't want to talk about their past. Especially for some of you where this person is older and they do have a young child. Because we see this rug being pulled out from underneath someone. We see, somebody being wounded here in the background. And somebody on their own, working things out. So it's not a question that somebody, seems to be stable. They're single, so not a question about that. It's not a third-party situation, but it is the breadcrumbs about somebody's past. And with the owl here, shout out to the 90s and 80s kids. Remember the lollipop, the old owl that would lick it, 1, 2, 3, and you never knew how many, the Tootsie Pops. There it was. That's what it makes me think of. And also when I think of owls, I think of Libras. But there's something about somebody's past. It's giving Hansel and Gretel, childhood, background story. And we see that here, 10 of fire, child. That somebody just decided when they moved on, left this situation, if it's not a childhood, another situation in which when they closed that door, they closed that door. And I feel like they swore to not speak about whatever it was again. Oh, Lord. Not that. Shout out to those of you dealing with a Scorpio that's got a whole bunch of secrets. We see professing their love, but notice, I love this deck with the Flavor Flav Page of Cups. There's like this distance here. So it's not, because it's not a lack of emotions. Their emotions are on point, check, good, empathy, present. But there's this distance, and this distance is this background. Notice our man's here. It's either giving breadcrumbs to their background, or somebody came from absolutely nothing and doesn't want to talk about it. Shout out to the people in the military. Thank you for your service. Somebody just not wanting to talk about it, not wanting to, get into it. But it's not a lack of emotion. They've just moved on. They just decided that they've moved on. And when they moved on, everybody else needed to move on too. Especially for those who where this person is very well liked socially. And that's not to mean that necessarily somebody has a bunch of status, though for some of you that very well may be the case. I'm almost wondering also if this isn't somebody with this devil here in the reverse and not looking back. If this is not somebody who had a lot and lost it all and is either building themselves back up or has built themselves back up. It gives me quiet, private, humble vibes. Less secret, less third parties sneaking around. Like there's a lack of trust here. And I feel like that comes from somebody's past, either being run away, chased away, driven out, isolated. But somebody ain't talking, but they're not talking about their past. It's clearly, notice the snake on her rat, the high priestess here with the scroll rolled up side eye, breaking somebody's sword, no communication. Forget about it. Shout out to those of you dealing with the Aries. Lord have mercy. It's again, the fangs, the snake coming out. Yeah, absolutely. This next person coming towards you, they have a really good backstory, whatever it is, but they don't want to share. They're clearly And we saw that earlier, single by themselves, working it out, experience some betrayal, runaway chase. But they recently have come out of something that they don't want to talk about. So if that makes you uncomfortable, you're just going to be uncomfortable. But we don't see shady. We see private, keeping something to themselves, especially if they lost a bunch of money, or even if they do have a bunch of money. We see this person being a person of action, less words, but again, notice this chameleon's looking back. This person's covering it up and again, protecting themselves. You're going to have to wait a little minute, can't say how long, before this particular person is going to, let you in that way. Clearly, they're very, very guarded. And it's the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Cups. Did we see the Five of Swords? No, the Six. But you can go round and round with this person. They're not going to tell you. You're going to have to wait. Either you're going to have to wait to either get around their family, get their background for somebody else, or you're going to have to wait until you're around their friends when they feel comfortable. But I feel like there's a military theme here. Shout out to y'all. But I'm telling you, there's something about their family, their past, that until they're comfortable with somebody or somebody's gained a certain level of trust, they feel safe when I think of the Four of Swords. Then they'll come to you in private, at a specific time and lay it all out. But until then, you can't rush them because right now they're in this moving on, these new opportunities. For some, this heavy focus on you, heavy focus on work, these new opportunities, heavy on this relationship. Ooh. But you need to slow your roll on the information because we see this queen. Okay, where's Flav? And Flav right here on the other side. Over time, in the opposite way that water actually works, this land is going to come together and bring y'all together. And really, the bridge that's bringing y'all together, because that's not how water works, is going to be time. Time, patience. And somebody feeling safe to come to you and talk and express themselves. Because I feel like once this person feels safe, then they'll come running to you with the information or running to you to, express themselves. But again, now, 9-9. Somebody just focus on working on themselves, getting to know you, building this thing. But their past is, at the moment, off limits. Somebody just needs more time. Needs more time. Arms up. Shoulder shrug. Nothing they can tell you. You got a lot of question marks going on above here. But until somebody's ready to be vulnerable, there's nothing that they can give you. And I feel like there's a lot of stress regarding this person and asking them about their past. But it's not a lack of emotions. Again, this is not a lack of wanting something serious. But they clearly came out of something crazy or come from some type of wild background in which they are running from. And it's going to take them time to come forward and say something. And we see this little Goat/Capricorn here going, I don't know what this little hazing process is. And I don't want to call it a hazing process. I'm being a little too sarcastic. But this person is going to make you wait until you pass some type of test. And I don't mean like I'm testing you. You know how clowns do, men and women. But more of a, only time will tell whether or not, you can be safe with this person, or if you're another hyena or somebody preying on this person. I feel like this person operates a lot out of fear. And that might be why that may be why there's a significant age difference between you and this person. Let me just say that. And I don't mean that in a negative way, but just, especially if somebody, lost a whole bunch. They see a lot of potential. They want something real, but they're running from something. And while they're running, they're not looking back. Somebody is heavily running from whatever. But what they're running from and what they're not talking about is leaving somebody feeling like they may be blindsided by something. And it's not a lack of control or somebody having a lust issue or a third party situation with this strength card. Big Leo energy here in the reverse. It's somebody doesn't have the strength to talk. Okay. Can you see it? Somebody does not have the strength to talk about the past, their past, what the heck was going on. What the heck was going on? But when they're ready, they will come forward. But even then, I feel like somebody's always going to keep a little bit to themselves. It's not that they're totally closed off, but it's this heartbreak here or a betrayal that family somebody don't want to talk about. And again, it's due to feeling like they're going to be judged. Because some of it, again, it's a childhood thing. Others, it's an adult thing. Again, that, being broken and building themselves back up, going through a transition period. But yeah, I don't get unstable, but I definitely get walking away from something, being very closed off, being very private about their past. Like, will not talk about the past, will not clarify things. But over time, this person will open up. But I see somebody being a little guarded. Capricorns, that's all I have for you today. Please hit the like button, subscribe for more daily Capricorn readings. Check out my second channel, links down below, for general reads or to cross-watch. And Capricorns, I will be tapping in with you very soon. Happy birthday, drop your birthdays as well, so I can wish you that, good wishes. And I'll be tapping in with you very soon, family. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.